God, those notes are high. Oh, boy.
Big city.
God. I don't think I fucking can anymore. Big city.
Holy fuck. Yes.
I sound like a little kid trying to pretend to be a woman on the phone. Yes, I'm a pretty lady. Who, me? Well.
What is this big popper and drag you're doing? Hello.
Yes, I'm a little lady. Big city. That's just gonna sound so.
I'm so into it. Oh, this is gonna really be something. Okay.
These two grown men had never seen the Simpsons. How the fuck's that even happen? They're two grown men on a mission now, so buckle up and just strap in.
Big city nights. You keep me burning. Big city nights. Oh.
Two grown men had never seen the Simpsons. It's America's barley basket.
Oh, my bones. My bones betrayed me. I'm so ready to go. It's collapsed. Turned into the thing from Basket Case. The pile of teeth and skin. Throw me some raw fish. I don't deserve cooked.
I'm gonna leave all this in.
Oh, God, I was so ready. Then I stretched and everything collapsed upon itself like a dying star.
You were ready to record, but you had to stretch.
Yeah.
And now you're in trouble.
I might have shit. Just doing a quick recon on what's going on in my body.
That is unfortunate news for my chair.
Alarm bells going off on all levels.
I'm going to need reimbursement for that chair.
Boiler room's a wreck.
Ooh, boy.
Well, goddamn, we're going to try. Welcome, everyone, to episode 178 of America's Barley Basket. My name is Nathan Wilson. Sitting next to me, physically, is Marlon Wells.
Hello, Nathan.
Hello, Marlon.
How are you?
It's not good.
You're falling apart.
I had a 15-minute window where I would have been worth a fuck. Boy,
when was that?
Yeah.
1998.
Yeah. So I'm going to be setting a lot of picks. You're going to have to be doing most of the dribbling.
Oh, that's terrible news.
You're going to run a lot of ISO offense this time.
Oh, boy.
A lot of 2017 James Harden over there.
I did not have caffeine today, and I ate lunch too recently, so I'm like real logy over here.
Boy. Yeah.
Are you ready for a real laconic Simpsons podcast?
We got any uppers we can get you on?
Oh, man. Do we got some greenies around here?
Treat you like 1981 George Jones. Just shove some pills up your nose and mule kick you on stage.
Get on out of here, Marlon.
Sing the goddamn song.
It's podcast time. You got a bruise on your fucking arm over there. What'd you do to yourself?
Oh, God. I gave myself a hickey, I guess. I don't know.
That's what it looks like.
Oh, I got a blood draw. Right away, I was like, what is that? But that's a blood draw bump. Oh, yeah. Well, that is a hickey size.
That is perfect mouth
big.
size, yeah.
Oh,
don't make that face again.
Try to give yourself a hickey. That part of your arm, you got to be talented. Not fat, one of the two.
I feel like that part of your arm is not hard to reach for a normal person.
Just give it a good hickey. Where that is right there, I think that's easier said than done.
Not for...
Maybe not sitting. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe if I was standing.
You want to stand? You want to do a standing podcast?
That's what we could... Every podcast, I give myself another hickey.
Oh. God damn it.
Watch it. Watch it. Don't look away. He starts over if you look away.
Oh, God, that's so much worse. Oh, you're falling apart today, buddy.
Ain't good.
You're having a go.
I was on the road. Didn't even do much sinning. Ate a fucking gas station deviled eggs. Still alive to tell the tale. That didn't take me out. Just general maintenance. Just the repairs my body needs are taking me out.
Yeah. We spent all fucking weekend in a car. That's true. Takes a toll on the body at our age.
Yeah. Need to do something. There's enough room in the back there. switch off and on. Each of us fights to get out of a sleeping bag for half an hour. Some good cardio.
Have a
what a
down.
thing for a highway patrolman to stumble on. Me sweaty and naked, screaming in a sleeping
why
bag.
naked?
Oh, I'm stripping down. If I gotta, I think that's what Houdini taught us. If you want to get out of something, you got to get rid of your clothes first and foremost.
Yeah, have that binding you up.
Yeah. I need to get loosey goosey.
Oh, boy.
You always carry 3 things of restaurant butter on me at all times in case I gotta get lubed up.
Butter pats.
Yeah, I got a bear grease guy. I can lube myself up. But that's illegal, man. Liquefied bear.
Oh, I thought I grabbed butter pats. These are all jellies. That marmalade's got chunks in it. That's counterintuitive.
I'm sticking to the inside of the sleeping
Oh,
bag.
man. I kind of already was.
The metamorphosis is complete.
Oh, you in just a buttery sweat crystalline back there?
You head poking out of the edge of a sleeping bag covered in fucking marmalade, looking like a giant caterpillar, just eyes stuck shut, screaming.
Am I pretty now?
Am I still a man?
How am I beautiful?
Have I become animal? To a highway patrolman that started 7 days prior.
I just need your insurance.
Technically, it's Caterpillar Man's car. You can reach into that sleeping bag. I don't think you're going to like what you find.
It's just radiating a heat. I don't know that you want to interrupt the transformation, officer. God knows what's coming out of that bag if you interrupt now.
I think he's in the pupa stage right now.
Oh, God. Ooh, road comedy.
Yeah.
We did it. We told the jokes.
I just open the back hatch, fucking gun it in a fucking rest stop, and you pile out the back thrashing around. I get back on the interstate. Help me. I don't think I know how, brother. This is a you thing. You got to get to the bottom of this.
Nathan, come back.
There's too much marmalade.
Oh, shit.
You have a lighter and a small flip notebook, so you're making a diary. Day 13. The zipper is completely locked up with jam. I must eat my way out.
My body's begun to absorb the flannel lining of the sleeping bag.
It's like a second skin.
What am I now?
All of my pores are alive. I no longer need eyes to see.
Rapidly running out of marmalade.
The ground is a tactile sensation no human has ever experienced. Every blade of grass. Some woman's walking her dog, listening to this monologue from inside a fucking sweat-stained, fucking jam-covered sleeping bag.
This is all right on that patch of grass out front of the truck stop where people walk their dogs.
Sir? I'm Caterpillar Boy now, ma'am.
If I give you this $10 bill, will you go get me a hot stuffed pizza and just throw it in this bag?
Shoving it into a 1-inch hole at the end of a sleeping bag, one pizza triangle at a time. Nom, 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 nom.
Phew.
You think this is what he pisses on it too? Don't ask questions, Marlene. Just get back in the car. All the family's waiting. How many people you figure are in there? I think it's just one big dude.
Mom, we want to go.
I want to get to the water slide.
Please, can we go?
Well, this is why we travel, kids. This is fun.
The interesting characters you meet on the road.
We're not sure that's a person, hon.
She's for sure got a big hat and a fanny pack.
Yeah. Yeah. Wherever they've come from is all over it. Tennessee. Yep. Let's see how much licorice you can eat. Don't do that.
Don't. Oh, Twizzlers would fit perfect in
Yeah,
that hole.
exactly.
Nom, 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 nom.
Just pouring that milk carton of Whoppers down the hole. Delicious.
I tried to put a vegetable in there and it growled.
Yeah, caterpillars are supposed to eat grass. The guy doing the landscape's dumping all the clippings down a funnel. There you go, pal. Chow time. The natural diet is not coming easily to me.
My body's rejecting.
I crave
grass.
milk duds. The chloroform is vital.
We really took this far.
Yeah.
This started with you thinking we should trade off sleeping in the vehicle.
I just like picture this has been 10 days. You have no concept of time. You don't see the sunrise or set unless you're looking out the food hole.
No. Oh, food hole's a terrible word.
Yeah.
Whew.
Oh boy.
You seem like you're doing bad.
Yeah. Getting a second wind here. Caterpillar boy really lifted my spirits up.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
God, imagine that if it's you got to piss, you don't know when the next town is. It is 3 a.m. There's a bunch of trucks on the other side. You're the only car that pulls up. You go to piss, you walking up to that thing, you just see a giant thrashing sleeping bag. Like, what do you do? Holy shit. I mean, you should help, but
If I'm on my way in, I think, oh boy, if it's still going on when I leave, I'll double check on what's going on. But I think on the way in, I'm ignoring.
I think I ignore on the way in, I see it in the way out, and I'm walking out head on a swivel. Who knows what's going on? If there's other people, I get in my car and I call 911.
Okay.
Hey,
sure.
there's something happening, like drug related, I would assume. Some lunatic in a sleeping bag, but maybe it's also a victim of some sort. You know, maybe someone got put in a sleeping bag and a hammer thrown out of a moving semi.
I think I'd give a holler like a, hey, you all right over there? And if it's a yes, I go about my day.
Yeah.
But if it's a no, I think I go in and tell the clerk at the gas station.
I've reached a level of okay that your brain couldn't comprehend.
All right, I'm going to go. You seem fine.
Holy shit, that thing gets some kind of locomotion, so it's chasing you? Oh, no.
Oh, shit. Hop in the vehicle, lock all the doors. It's like a tremor at that point.
Yeah, it's like inchworming up your hood. God damn it. I have fought the bastard caterpillar locomotion. The second skin is becoming one with mine.
Marmalade?
This thing smells like breakfast.
Oh, phew, boy.
Eventually some teen gangbangers just spray paint Caterpillar Boy on the side. Thank you for the tag.
Becomes an urban legend.
Yeah.
And scoots off onto the prairie.
Yeah. So it's just alongside the riverbank somewhere.
Oh, shit. Whew. I'm very happy you didn't become some manner of insectoid after your gas station deviled eggs.
Yeah.
That was you fucking give me shit for gambling at gas stations. That's a gamble.
Yeah. That's a tough one. You know, it's like, you know, this looks okay. They seem like the right treat at the right time, but they were fine. They didn't kill me. That's cool.
You're still here.
Didn't even end up in the hospital. Good job. Fucking $5 for 4 deviled eggs. That's pretty outrageous.
Which is 2 eggs.
Yep, 2 eggs.
$5.
Think of that. What their cost is on that.
$5 for 2 eggs plus labor. Because deviled eggs are a pain in the ass.
Yeah. God, they probably don't even involve cooking themselves. They probably get them from a fucking factory somewhere. Just a giant machine farting out fucking deviled egg goop.
We found your dream job, I think. You can give up this comedy nonsense.
Yeah. Be the guy running the lever on the deviled egg goop machine.
Just splork. It's like a slot machine handle.
Yeah.
Splart. Splart.
One for the eggs, one for me. One for the eggs, one for me. Oh, fulfilling. Oh, my God.
Or it's a 2-man button operation like in 8 Mile when he's working at the metal fabrication place. Up, down, splurt.
What are they, what's the shit that you dust a deviled egg with? Like
Paprika.
There you go, paprika, yeah. Always get paprika in my eyes, having to use the chemical eye wash thing, you know? If you didn't get your head down there, you never get dusted.
I just love paprika.
We have a 55-gallon drum of egg goop in the break room. You could just wait 2 hours.
Holy moly, that's a nightmare visual.
But it's right here coming out of the hole. I want it fresh from the hole.
You dip in a coffee mug into a 55-gallon drum of liquefied egg yolks, just taking a big pull. Love what you do. You never work a day in your life, right, boys? No.
They got like a sheetrock putty knife sticking in the top of it. Get a garden trowel. Ooh. Some of the people are so desensitized, they just rub it right across their face. Oh. Gravity will pull it down to my mouth.
Jesus Christ. What a nightmare. Get your hand in it, putting the handprint on your face like a urukai.
Yeah. Just repeating $12.75 an hour, $12.75 an hour. Partial dental, dental.
And all the egg goop you can eat. Oh, fuck.
There's a great old Kids in the Hall sketch where these guys have a job for some clandestine company where they always have their gloved hands in water, and fish come through, and they just have to like handle the fish, and they're never told why. And they have these mantras they have to repeat. We do not ask questions for $16.50 an hour. And like a man in a suit comes in and like finds one of the dissenters and pulls him aside. He's never seen again. Why? We handle fish, but why do we handle fish? Because they pay us to handle fish. It's like the one guy trying to get answers is silenced.
Oh, fuck.
Man, you're standing up a lot, but I could handle that job. You could just sit there and just jostle fish for money.
Oh, I thought you meant an actual job that exists.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying like a repetitive factory job in general.
I had one.
The brake pad one.
Mm-hmm. And that's, we had like 6 or 7 different things we were doing repetitively, but like having the one thing all day has got to be wild.
I'll bet to just sit at a station and a thing comes by and you run 2 screws in and then it moves to the next one. Next one.
Yeah, you're the guy that just slaps on the AM radio dial. Like, pop.
Yeah, that's got to be a long day.
Yeah.
You let me listen to a podcast and poop whenever I need to. Now we're just talking price. Is what we're doing.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, let me shit when I need to shit's a big thing. It just makes you feel like a human, you know.
Yeah. Don't make me ask for permission.
Can I shit now, boss? I don't want to say that.
No, I don't ever want to ask permission to go to the bathroom.
Let me shit, please. May I shit, please? I'm sorry.
Just raise your hand. Poops?
Yeah.
Poops?
Bathroom? Yes. Poops? No. Pee-pees? Yes. Hey, thank you.
The boss's job, he doesn't like having to do that either.
Yeah. How big a poop? Big poops? No. Pee-pees. Okay.
Big poops later? Yeah, big poops later.
Biggest poops later? Okay. Yay.
3 o'clock? 4:30.
Oh, no.
Poops. Oh. 4:15 rolls around.
Pulling the big red handle. The hazmat team comes in.
Big poops. No. Big poops later. No. Big poops already.
We got a Jerry on level 4. Have you noticed they've named this problem after you, Jerry?
That's a problem. Phew. Have you considered a sleeping bag marmalade life?
That's all I think about. All I dream of. Escaping this cruel, tormented place.
Oh, God.
Living free. And then finally bursting through a beautiful butterfly. Yeah, you come on, all just wings made out of the candy wrappers.
Just a beautiful patchwork quilt of candy wrappers.
Pixie stick antenna. Finally.
I'm born again.
Fully naked, emaciated. Covered in jam still. Watch me fly away. Jumping off the roof of that fucking rest stop, eating shit.
Oh, I think you are gunned down long before you get to the roof.
A lot of jam on that boy, but I believe he's naked.
I think those gas station employees and customers are standing their ground.
I love all of this happening at a picturesque like highway rest stop.
Yeah, a nice one. Yeah.
You're thrashing around in the middle of the big north, south, east, west thing they have when you walk in the compass head. I don't know how we get these jam stains on a concrete. The literal snail trails of marmalade you're leaving everywhere.
Oh boy. This lobby is sticky.
He calls himself a caterpillar. This boy's a slug.
For now.
Soon I will dry. It will be glorious.
Soon I will dry.
Watching you climb up the side of a building. Look at that, kids.
Defying all physics, all manner of gods.
You cocoon up in the corner of the entryway of the rest stop. But some guy's going to take a piss, you fall out of it.
Splork. Just a wet slap on the ground.
15 gallons of marmalade hitting. Slowly standing in your butterfly costume. I have sprung forth. Have you now? Not even the weirdest thing that trucker's seen this week.
Barely raises an eyebrow.
Look at this fucking guy. He's having fun.
Behold, new life.
You need to ride a Little Rock? I'm going that way.
Move out of my way, bug boy. My shower's ready. Got a schedule to keep.
Woo! Golly.
Couple of real silly boys right off the bat. Look at 22 minutes of nonsense. But we made it through our comedy weekend. We persevered.
We sure did.
We spent all weekend in a car and made it back alive.
Yeah.
Told some jokes. Ate some scotcheroos.
We did, yeah. One very good, one okay, if I was to judge.
I'm going to say both 5 stars, of course.
Incredible. That's if everything's everything, nothing's anything. It could all be 1 stars. The stars don't matter.
Boy, that first one, that was good.
Yeah.
That was a good-ass scotcheroo.
Yeah.
That was a gooey boy.
Makes you realize that sometimes they nail the formula at the gas station.
You know it's a good scotcheroo when you're trying to talk while you're eating it and you're just this mucusy, gooey, over salivating.
Blood sugar's just spiking and crashing at the same time.
Pancreas is just wiping its hands. Fuck this.
I'm done.
I'm out. If you're not going to start to show me some respect.
Flirting with disasters playing in your gallbladder. Mission accomplished, Scotcheroo.
Yeah, good times, good weekend, fun times. South Dakota did us okay.
Hey, Marlon.
What's that, Nathan?
You know who's never been discovered in a rest stop, covered in a Layer of marmalade inside of a sleeping bag.
Who's that, Nathan?
The Simpsons.
There we go. We got there.
We did it.
Boy.
I was going to say the butterfly thing, but that might have happened.
That could have, yep.
Like a poorly put together butterfly costume is probably in an episode of The Simpsons.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of them.
Yeah.
We're still in season 34, episode number 9, When Nelson Met Lisa. I have never seen this movie.
Nor have I
When
probably.
Harry Met Sally.
Yeah, I don't think I have either. I don't think I've ever seen that or Sleepless in Seattle or You Got Mail.
I've seen Sleepless in Seattle. I bet I saw You've Got Mail at some point. I'm the right age for that movie to hit home video and just watch it for the sake of watching something.
Yeah, being young enough where the decision was out of your hands.
Sure,
We're watching this.
Yeah. I can see that. But this one, I know the speech at the end only because it was in an episode of Scrubs.
Ah, okay. And this is supposed when Harry Met Sally's Billy Crystal, Meg Ryan, right?
I believe so, yes.
Sleep in Seattle, Billy Crystal, Meg Ryan?
Tom Hanks, Meg Ryan.
Tom Hanks, Meg Ryan. You Got Mail, Tom Hanks, Meg Ryan.
Yeah.
They just
did it again.
Mad libs to fucking another rom-com script.
Yeah.
Okay. Tom Hanks is in both of those. No shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's the guy in both of those.
Mm-hmm. Meg Ryan, the woman in all three?
Yep.
Wild. She had at an avenue, she fucking made bank, you know? Like,
Yep. She made bank she was the love interest of the 90s.
Yeah, God. I think she did branch out. I think she made like a weird nude scene in a movie in the early aughts. Like a gritty, she's like a boxing promoter or boxing agent or something. Yeah, I might be conflating two movies, but then she was done being a super Hollywood star, so maybe she just should have made You Got Mail 6 or whatever the fuck they were up to.
Like their Avengers movies. You've still got mail?
Yeah.
Look who's got mail now.
Look who's got mail for the prenup crisis.
Look who's got mail back in the habit. She's also the love interest in City of Angels, the Nicolas Cage or Nick Cage, Nick Cage, Nick
She's
Cage
a
Angel movie.
Kate and Leopold with the guy that plays fucking Wolverine. He's like from like the 1700s somehow.
Hugh Jackman,
yeah.
Is it a time travel movie?
I'd travel somehow rom-com. He's a fancy man from the 1700s because she's sick of meeting just normal, modern, selfish guys, and this guy's gonna woo her, but he's from the 1700s.
What the fuck? This sounds fake.
Yeah, right?
This sounds so fake.
Google that. Is that a fever dream? Is that a movie I wrote in my head when I had pneumia once?
Holy Christ, I hope so.
If it doesn't exist.
Oh, God. I'm looking it up right now.
Okay.
Was he frozen? Is this an Encino Man situation?
I don't know what. It's like, hey, newsflash. If he is from the 1700s and you guys get married, he's going to hit you. That's how it worked back then. That's how it worked back then.
He's going to see you using your phone and burn you because you're a witch.
Yeah. When he finds out you can't have 11 kids because you're 38, he is going to be pissed. I thought you were 14. It was a different time.
Oh, that had to have been like an SNL sketch at the time, right? Historically accurate Kate and Leopold, right?
I'm going to be real bummed if you tell me this doesn't exist.
Holy shit, 2001 American rom-com fantasy film. The story of a physicist by the name of Stuart who accidentally pulls his great-great-grandfather Leopold through a time portal from the 19th century to the present.
Oh, boy.
Holy shit.
And they wonder why the rom-com's dead.
Oh, my God. No, more of this, please. More high-concept horse shit.
Yeah.
So Meg Ryan stooped both a time traveler and an angel?
I think the first thing I remember Meg Ryan in, she's in Joe versus the Volcano.
Also with Tom Hanks?
Yeah. She's in Armed and Dangerous, one of the few 80s Eugene Levy starring roles.
Wow.
I mean, him and John Candy are like co-stars. They're like buddies up to some
Okay.
kind of nonsense. God, that's a good movie. I haven't seen it since I was 7. Maybe it doesn't hold up. I couldn't read so good when that movie came out, so maybe my opinion ain't worth shit. Remember, John Candy buys a gun from a trucker in a cowboy hat? It's like, what can you tell me about this gun? What can I tell you? This gun is illegal in 37 states. So this gun's only legal in 6 states, and this ain't one of them. That dope.
Never
Buy that gun.
Never heard of this film.
Another movie I made up.
I'm not gonna lie. I think we should watch Kate and Leopold. This seems great.
I beg to differ.
He's pulled ahead from 1876, 12 years after the Civil War is over.
Yeah.
That means they're going through Reconstruction.
Yeah.
It ain't that long after the death of Lincoln. That's a tumultuous time in American history to be pulling a character
I
from
think-
your rom-com.
Isn't he a fancy British boy or something like that? I think he's like.
In the first paragraph of Wikipedia, it says he's in New York. That's all I know.
Okay.
So,
yeah. I was just thinking he had an accent in the trailers, or that used to be on TV.
Probably.
Yeah.
Who the hell knows?
Because everyone in England's wonderful when it comes
I
to
need to-
romantic comedies.
I need to watch this.
Yeah. There you go. That's a little treat for you.
It does sound fake.
Yeah. It sounds like an SNL idea for a terrible.
Yeah, like this guy wakes up in the modern day, and how's he gonna cope?
What is City of Angels? Is he did he die and become an angel, or is he an angel the whole movie?
He's an angel. Nick Cage is a literal angel
Oh,
who comes to Earth
golly.
and falls in love with Meg Ryan.
Oh, dear.
And in order to be together, has to give up being an angel to become a mortal man.
Real boy.
And that movie, spoiler alert for City of Angels, it's 20 years old. So at the end of the movie, the big climactic scene, he gives up being immortal, being an angel, decides to be a mortal man and live as a mortal man with his love interest, Meg Ryan. And they're sleeping, and she wakes up and decides to go get oranges because she's talked throughout the movie how much she loves oranges, but he can't taste it or something because he's an angel, but he's a real boy now. And she goes out on her bicycle to buy oranges, and on her way back to the apartment, she gets hit by a truck and dies.
Oh, my God.
It's the most insane ending. Why would you write it like that?
I'm tip of the hat.
It's an extremely ballsy ending.
So he's just stuck on Earth as a widower now?
Yep.
Holy guacamole. That's pretty wild.
Woo. Oh, God damn it. It's so
That's good.
It is so outside of the tone of that film that woo.
Oh,
That's one you see it for the first time and you're just like, holy fuck, what?
God, I underestimated that movie. I would never think they'd have the nerve to pull a move like that.
Holy shit. That's like, what is it? There's a Robert Pattinson rom-com from a handful of years back that has nothing to do with any of this, and it doesn't even, I don't think it even gives itself away as being a period piece, but it's just, from what I understand, I've never seen it, I just know it by this reputation, and I've seen the last scene in the movie, but it's just a regular movie. I think it's a romantic drama.
Yeah.
And at the end of the movie, they show him in his office staring out the window of his office in this skyscraper, and then it is revealed that it is September 11th, 2001, as the camera pulls out to show that his office is in the World Trade Center.
What the hell?
I forget what the hell that movie is.
Oh, man.
I remember when that came out, everybody being like, "You're not gonna see this one coming, gang." And I think that's how it ends. It just pans back to show him standing there.
It's him seeing the plane come and makes that Tim Allen grunt sound. Right to credits. Smash cut to credits.
Ba-dum, ba-dum, bow. Holy moly.
Well, Hollywood's out of ideas. They can't do great things like that anymore.
No, nobody's got the stones anymore to do shit like that. Remember Me is the name of that movie.
Okay, I remember when that was a thing.
Phew. So episode 9, when Nelson met Lisa, is a future episode of The Simpsons. Lisa is graduating college, and she's performing. She's rehearsing, rehearsing her valedictorian speech, which is when she sees Nelson, who is also a grown man now, and he is still Nelson. I'm gonna have trouble with this episode.
Emotionally?
What's that?
Emotionally?
Yes, emotionally. This episode did not grip me in the least.
My first note, God, the Nelson Lisa thing does nothing for me.
It's not even that specifically does nothing for me, but I just, man, why are we doing this episode, I guess, would be my question. Yeah. Like, is this, maybe you have to have seen and like When Harry Met Sally to get this episode? Yeah. I did not.
I turned a little positively as it went on. I laughed quite a bit during this.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So she's practicing. She meets up with Nelson, who works at the college or at the football stadium where he's schlubbing around, and they hang out in the bell tower where he lives. He lives in the school bell tower. Yeah. He's a bell ringer. He's fucking Quasimodo. And they reconnect. I did like Lisa with her little flirty things of like, oh, I see that you're still garbage. I'm having that flare up of I wish I could fix him. Yeah. I'm just one more nice compliment would really push me over the edge. That she's just saying it out loud. Yeah. I think that's funny. So they're chatting, reconnecting. Nelson had moved away after the 4th grade. Bart shows up in the Bell House and then just says, oh, Mom and Dad want to have breakfast with you tomorrow. And then he just puts on an invisibility cloak and leaves. Okay. Yeah. We do get a quick flashback to their episode, Lisa and Nelson's episode from season 4. Yeah, 6?
early, yeah.
Where they're an item. That's fun. Nelson extremely clueless to all of Lisa's flirting. She graduates and thinks of staying, but decides to leave anyway. 5 years later, we are heading out of Springfield on the bullet train. Springfield has high-speed rail now. And she's with her fella, Hubert. Played by Simu Liu, I think is how you say that actor's name. He's Shang-Chi in the Marvel movie.
Fun thing about Hubert, he not a new character.
I was wondering. I didn't recognize him, but
I had to look it up. He pops up throughout The Simpsons for years. Anytime Lisa's on an academic team with Database and Martin, he's one of them.
That's fun.
He's had 2 tiny speaking roles before this. There's a time when his parents are signing him up for some advanced course so they can beat The Simpsons to the punch. Okay. And he's a part of that. Yeah. What a good deep dig this was.
That is funny. They could have easily have made this Millhouse or Database or, Martin, anybody.
There's a good joke when they're moving Lisa to the big city and Homer's giving her some advice listen, Lisa, you're moving to the big city now. Just as your father, I have experience in these things. Just want to let you know. The police horses, they will not share their oats. I repeat, they will not share their oats. God damn it, I love the idea of someone trying to reach into the feed bag of a policeman's horse.
Okay, it takes that step of imagination to envision it to make it funny. Yeah. I sat through that joke. Just
oh, really?
Face.
No, I picture like reaching into the feed bag, getting bit by an angry horse.
I bet a horse fucking bite you. Stick your
fuck yeah!
Hand in their feed bag.
They got big teeth.
Feed bags might just be a thing on television. I was raised with horses, never seen a feed bag once. So
yeah, maybe it's a city horse thing.
Oh, that could be.
Because you ain't got to fucking, you can't just fucking have a big feeding area, Like,
yeah, there's not troughs everywhere.
Yeah. People be shitting in them troughs.
At best.
Yeah.
Those are sex troughs for hobos.
Why are you shitting in our sex trough? Well, there's sexing in the shit trough.
That's the worst. You got peanut butter in my chocolate. You got chocolate in my peanut butter. Why are you shitting in our sex trough?
You're dating peanut butter too?
Why are you sexing in our shit trough? Oh, nightmarish. So they're on the bullet train heading out of Springfield, and Nelson and his girlfriend or wife, I think, Rot is her name.
Short for Rottweiler.
She's all jacked. So is Nelson. Looking svelte here.
Yeah.
They're bounty hunters. They show up and beat the shit out of Snake.
Yeah.
Hubert is being a fucking dick to Nelson, and Nelson wedgies him, which is fun. And Lisa, like, you're a grown man.
Yeah.
You're still wedging people?
Oh, the fucking line leading up to that, when he's like kind of just picking at Nelson. It's like, so tell me, Nelson, is your father still living with his secret family? And Nelson's like, we were the secret family. Like, so matter of fact about
what a
that.
thing to correct somebody on.
Like, listen, pal, we were the secret family.
That's worse.
Yeah. And he goes like, idiot. Like he really zinged him.
Yeah, really got him.
Oh.
Holy shit. Jumps ahead 5 years later again, and Nelson is working. He's working at the Apple store. Well, it's not the Apple store, but it is. Nelson's working there, going to sell Lisa a phone. Hubert runs the phone company now.
Yeah.
He's Steve Jobs, basically.
Yeah.
And Nelson and Lisa decide to go out for coffee. They're like hitting it off, but then Hubert interrupts and gets Lisa back, like, because they explain that like Nelson and Rot are no longer together. I can't get over her name. Nelson and Rot are no longer together, and Lisa's in the process of divorcing or being separated from Hubert. But he shows up, wins her back. Nelson like does the good guy move of like, no, you should go try to make it work with him.
Yeah. He can help you accomplish your dreams.
Exactly. So Lisa goes back with him, and then Nelson wedgies himself. He's like, oh, that hurts. Yeah. Like, he's a grown-ass man getting his first wedgie from himself. So they're not together. We do like a split screen thing of them both getting a phone call from Jimbo and from Sophie, Krusty's daughter.
Oh, yeah.
Because those two are getting married.
Yeah. That has to all be from the movie.
I would imagine so.
Shit.
Yeah. Anytime anything fell flat for me in this episode, I was like, that's probably from the movie. I don't know. So they're getting married. Nelson's going to be Jimbo's best man. Lisa going to be Sophie's maid of honor. And at the wedding, Nelson and Lisa are like they're making eyes at each other, and then they bail. They go running out of the church. And then Lisa gives what is Billy Crystal's speech from that movie. It's modified, but like, it's, I think in the movie, what is it? It's something along the lines of like, it's basically I love all your faults.
Yeah, you're right. I've seen that.
Like I love how long it takes you to order a goddamn sandwich and shit like that, So that's the speech, and Lisa gives that, and then they smooch and we're done.
There's a scene where Milhouse just floats across during like the computer, like Hubert running the Apple. Yeah. And it's just Milhouse hanging motionless. And he's like, oh God, I got the quote here. It's like, he's like, if I'm a simulation, why am I lonely? Who does that benefit? Which is such a good lie. Like, well, I'm not even real. Why make me depressed? Like, who could gain from this?
See, it's funny when you say it right now, but when I was watching this episode, I was just like, get it? Because because Milhouse is dope.
Yeah. See, I sat down and I was like, 2 minutes. I'm like, oof. Yeah. Oh boy, you're gonna have to really work to make sure you pay attention. But no, there were enough laughs that kept fueling me up.
It's I was pretty flat on this one. I was the grump of this one.
That's a rare one. We got to remember this.
Yeah, we got to mark the fucking calendars.
This is
like, it was fine. I like seeing grown up Lisa. I like seeing like old Margin Homer and like teen punk Maggie. I like when we do the future episodes, but didn't really tickle me this one.
I'd say 6.5 out of 10, roughly.
Okay, that's I would say less than that, but it was all right.
Let's go into episode 10. Game Done Change. I enjoyed this one.
Yes, me too.
Just like I enjoyed episode 8 last time a whole bunch too. So maybe it's an even number thing this run.
Oh, is it like Star Trek movies?
Yeah. What is it? Star Trek movies? Which ones are the good ones?
The even numbered ones.
Is it really?
Yeah, that's that I don't know. I haven't seen.
Yeah.
I don't think any of them. So.
Yep. I am the kind of person Star Trek fans probably hate. I never watched the shows at all. I only saw the movies with Chris Pine as like the...
Oh, sure.
They were fun enough. They were fun, good.
I saw 2 of those.
Yep, me too. First 2, yeah.
Yep, I saw the first 2.
What's his name? Benedict Cumberbox. That can't be right. What is it?
Nope, that's 100% correct.
Okay, nailed it. Ooh, stuck the landing.
What'd you say again?
Benedict. It ain't Cumberbox, but it's... Oh my God, what is it?
You're not that far off, and that's why it's funny.
Yeah.
It's like, it's just wrong enough.
God damn it.
And the first name?
Benedict.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
Benedict Cumberbatch. We got there. Is that it? If that ain't it, I'm walking out. We're done. I gotta go talk to a doctor.
Now I've heard it wrong so many times that I'm like, wait, what is it actually?
Because he's a bad guy in one of those Star Trek movies.
Yeah, he's Khan, right?
Okay, I didn't even put that together because he's a bad guy in one of the OG ones too, right?
Khan?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's, what's his name, that actor?
Ricardo Montalban.
Yes, Ricardo Montalban. Yeah. And it's Cumberbatch, not Patch.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Close fuck enough.
Not Cumberbox.
You legit said it so wrong so many times that I had to Google it just now to be like, fuck, what is his name?
Malthorn Cumberbox. Come down here, Maldy.
Balthazar Cumberbund.
My name's Benedict. Get a load of this guy. Sit down here, Malto.
Sit down, Benny. Do you think he goes by Ben to his friends? Is he Ben?
Ben or Benny?
Benny?
Yeah. Benny's a little kid, Ben now.
Benny.
Yeah.
Everyone, he has one annoying friend that does that every time he walks in.
Oh, good.
He tells a fucking harrowing story. I forget where I saw that interview. Maybe it was on Maron. I think it might have been on his episode of Mark Maron. He tells this insane story of like filming in South Africa or something, one of the Doctor Strange movies, and he got fucking duped into a pullover to help somebody, and they shoved him in the trunk of the car and like we're gonna ransom him and some shit.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, he got duped.
What the fuck? No kidding.
I bet that's fucking terrifying.
Jeez, he's a big star.
Yeah.
Dude, he can get you a chunk of change.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Huh. I'm glad I am worthless. Okay, we'll take $75. Anyone. We're going to behead him.
You could save him from beheading for $75.
My wife's got like $40 in Kohl's cash in her purse.
Trying to bargain for somebody's life with Kohl's cash.
You guys.
Come on, please. He's got the knife. It's big.
It's small is what you don't want to hear. It's going to take forever.
It's just the flip out knife on his gator tool.
Holy fuck. Jesus. Imagine that.
You're holding today's paper, looking down the barrel of a camera, and he just flips out that tiny knife on his Leatherman. Oh no.
Oh boy, it's not going to be good.
Don't put this on the internet. Oh, shit.
If you notice this, neither of these episodes, couch gag.
No couch gag, yep.
Jumping right in.
Right into the action.
This one, action begins with Bart is playing some kind of violent video game. Can you recall?
It's kind of supposed to be Assassin's Creed 2.
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed 2 culminates in you assassinating a pope in ancient Rome.
It's lots of like Pope Vatican speak.
Yeah.
Peppered with vulgarities.
Yeah. Bart just fucking cursing up a storm in his VR helmet.
Being a lot of violent language, and Marge doesn't want that in the house, so she stops him from playing the game. But you know what? She knows kids love their game, so she sets him up with a new kid-friendly game called Boblox. Boblox.
Yeah.
Based off something called Roblox.
Yeah, it's based on Roblox.
Which Roblox? You play that on your phone? On
I think
computer?
You can play it on everything.
Really?
I think Roblox is one of those.
No shit.
Roblox is like secretly the biggest game out there and just a fucking cash generating machine.
Interesting.
That like everyone's kids play, but I have no fucking clue.
Like college kids probably aren't into it. It's like little kid shit.
Yeah, I think it's kiddier than that.
Okay.
I know parents are guarding their credit cards closely so the kids don't spend all their credit card money on fucking Roblox shit. I love that, like, she sits Bart down with that game, and she's like, do you like it? He's like, no. Well, do you want to stop playing it? No. And Homer's so excited, like, yeah, that's the video game sweet spot.
Yeah. Just gonna want to see how this ends. Know that feeling from when I was a kid playing a lackluster game.
Yeah, but it's the game that's in front of me.
Yeah,
so
I'll finish.
I guess I played a lot of bad NES games
you've talked
just
about
because
some of
I
those.
had it.
Yeah.
Playing the fucking Blues Brothers game.
Is this game fucking broke?
This is terrible. I'm gonna keep playing.
And it's set up on the kitchen table in like a early 90s desktop.
Yeah,
just
like a fucking gateway computer.
I think he calls it a Coleco, which like a Coleco vision.
Yep.
Incredible. It's like making noise. It's so old. So I got a kick out of that.
I love he asks, like, why is this flat screen so big? Is it also a microwave?
Marge also lets Maggie play the game since the game's for all ages. I think she has a tablet, which all babies have now, so they don't cry and scream. I'm sure that's not going to bite us in the ass later.
No, I'm sure it's fine. Everything's fine.
And the game's all the rage. Bart gets Milhouse playing the game. The two of them realize the game is glitchy because they're using the computer in the kitchen. Because Milhouse, his character just gets a mohawk.
Yeah, like, he bought a mohawk with his parents' credit card.
Yeah. And then but he can sell it to others and it just magically reappears.
It's a dupe glitch, an item dupe.
Is
glitch.
that a true thing?
Yeah.
Interesting. They trade it for Bobucks.
Yeah,
That's the currency. He gets the Mohawk back again, and Bart realizes, holy shit, this can be used to make money. So they get other students at Springfield Elementary together to start selling the Mohawk for money. Just like in a quiet, tucked away computer lab, kind of.
Just immediately. I love how quickly it goes from Bart going, wait a minute, you sold it but still have it so you can keep selling it over and over again. Immediately, it's a fucking criminal empire.
Yeah, and it's like a mix of kids. It's like some of the nerds, some like the twin girls are in on it.
Yeah,
and
Martin, Database.
Yeah. So it's a real cross-section of Springfield Elementary. And now Marge goes, she so seems to be so happy because everyone's enjoying this game. She goes in to check on Maggie. Turns out Maggie can fucking talk
right?
in this virtual world and in emojis. And
I think this is a great
good
idea.
concept. Damn right. So Marge is just thrilled that she can communicate with Maggie. And Maggie's like, being nice. She's a baby. Like, I love you. I love this. So
I love bananas. Don't like broccoli.
And then Homer, I'm jumping in when Homer gets in. It's like, I heart donut, man.
Yeah.
Back at the school, Skinner finds out about the school's internet speeds being sapped by this operation. Goes to the computer lab, finds the students playing Roblox. That's in Bart kind of, this is real The Wire-ish. Like,
is that what this is?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Like, just like, hey, listen, you can try to do the good thing, but like all these dreams you have for this school, they could come true.
Which
like,
Skinner's dreams for this school.
That musical number was like
so amazing.
Like a STEM-less performing arts.
A magnet performance art school is what he wants this to be.
No more grades, just no more pass fail.
Yeah, just theater kids.
Mm-hmm. Building that absurdly high-end theater. Like
we're gonna have headspace for our theater ghoul, and it pans up to the Phantom of the Opera banging his head on the rafter.
And it's like Scotsman doing all the groundwork, like Kyber tossing.
They're doing caber tosses. You have to build it with the big I-beams.
So he's got these dreams. So he like kind of tells Bart about it. Bart's like, we can make this dream happen. Skinner then agrees to help him so we can make this dream a reality. Bart then explains how the process works to turn Bobucks into real money. I didn't write it down.
Neither did I, but it's so fucking
madness.
funny. He's like, legitimately, like, how do you get the money out of Roblox or Boblocks? It's like, well, you transfer it over, you use it to buy cucumbers in Vegetable Garden Simulator, and then you brine those in Pickle Tycoon. Like, it goes through all these different games, all the way into like, then you trade it for crypto, which you exchange for Deutschmarks.
Yeah. No, it ends. There's a gift card spot, some
Panda
kind of
Express gift cards, which you donate and then get that you trade the tax credits.
Danish Koner, whatever that
for Danish Koners. Yeah. Holy shit.
So, and how he explains it like it's just the simple, easy to follow.
Yeah, and rapid fire. Just you do this.
Christ, that got me laughing.
Yeah,
holy shit.
That was very funny.
Back to the Simpsons. Marge and Maggie continue to communicate in Boblocks, so that Homer eventually stumbles in. Skinner starts to get hard on the students, getting hard on the students. I don't like that sound.
Ew.
Yeah. He's like cracking down on the students. There we go. Threatening Martin. We find out Martin has like a no tattling or like has a no lying policy contract with his parents.
Yep. So he's going to fill them in on what's going on.
And like Skinner's kind of starting to get like intense
when he and Bart are intimidating Martin, and Skinner grabs the cherries in and spins it around and says something along the lines of, we're not going to tolerate any jive ass snitches. It's so good.
And Martin is like sobbing and like running out of the room, he says like some Latin phrase like the man of a wolf becomes a man or something like that. Pretty profound shit for an 8-year-old.
Skinner in his stern flat voice, jive ass snitches. Son of a bitch.
Oh, so good. So they're running that goddamn scam with an iron fist thing. Things are going good until they are attacked in-game by a group called the Sunflowers.
Sunflower
something. Yep. And it turns out they're from another school. When Bart figures out it's like what do they call those kind of schools? Montessori school. Like Limitless Frontier Horizons, which is that combination of words is so good. He and Skinner go there and try to talk to the principal, Sandra, but they find out she is just there to get browbeaten by the students.
All of these scenes at the Montessori school are so amazing.
Yeah, it's just like the students make the decisions here. They decide the curriculum, and
Yeah.
they have deemed that this is a worthy thing for them to do. They help them learn about the open market. Like,
we don't say can't, and,
Yeah.
and we don't say don't. We can't. Like,
she's so frazzled, like, just to follow this insane set of rules.
on
Like,
her desk, she has that placard that says principal, but Prince is crossed out, so it just says pal.
yeah, I didn't even catch that. And like that, there's a kid playing with blocks like next to her. Like, does like you can settle down a little bit. You know?
Yeah.
So, I'm sorry. Okay,
That's enough out of you, Sandra.
Yeah.
And then takes it over from there.
Yeah.
And she's just always petting that hen.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. Truth Ann is the name of that girl. Truth Ann.
Huh.
Boy, there's a parent out there that's made that decision.
I bet there's not zero Truth Anns out there.
She kind of gives a rundown how they got into it, kind of gives a walkthrough and shows the operation. I think Bart realizes this is too big of a foe to conquer. So you know what? Hey, there's plenty of room in Boblocks for both of us.
Yeah.
And they have like, you do the, candy cane region in this region, we'll do the gumdrop in this. And she's like, seems equitable. Like they're both very level
They
headed.
make just a gang territory agreement.
And fucking Skinner, Skinner like, no, I can't. Then I can't have a revolving stage. It's some insane shit. Like, and Bart is like, you can still have this amazing thing. We just work with them. Like, no, like
We're going to war.
Yeah, that's a fucking wire thing too. Like, oh my god. And Bart is like, no, this is like, he gets rid of Bart.
Yeah, he cuts him out of his own operation.
Fucking makes Milhouse the new team leader. He's eating some ridiculous dippy candy.
Yeah, like Fun Dip, yeah.
Oh my god.
It's right here too where they do that fucking quick bit of those two YouTubers recapping the fucking war in Boblocks.
Yeah, like two like preteen girls, like full of high energy.
Insane.
Yeah. So like pitch perfect. Like
yes,
every like
it is so perfect for fucking preteen YouTube.
There's a war and that's sad. Then there's like an emoji of a crying rabbit or something like that. Like
it's just constant stickers on there, and like it says something along the lines of like, let us know what you think in the comments. No more racist stuff, you guys. Holy shit.
Yeah, that was good. Yep, good catch. I went right past that.
Oh my god, it was great. That was maybe my favorite bit from the whole thing. Like that 90 seconds of the two preteen YouTubers covering this.
And it's never addressed again. It's just perfect. Didn't overstay its welcome.
It's like Astrid and French Fry.
Yeah.
The
Astrid
two
and French Fry. Yeah. Let's talk Moblocks. Oh. So while all of this madness is going on, Lisa ends up joining the game because Homer and Marge and Maggie are all in there. And she's also like, oh shit, Maggie can talk.
Yeah.
Look at this.
And it's like heart saxophone.
Yeah.
I love Lisa's line of, oh, you're communicating through emojis, just like a old person pretending to be a teenager. But I love that Lisa enters into the scene in Boblocks because it's all in the Roblox animation.
Yeah, yeah.
The in-game is portrayed with in-game graphics.
Yeah.
And Lisa comes in like in a panic, like, where have you guys been?
Yeah.
Like,
So she rattles off a list of things
that have gone wrong.
Something with the dog or something.
Like things outside are going badly because you guys are in this game.
Maybe comments what Bart's up to.
Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, and then immediately I like that Lisa's in this panic. I'm like, oh, look, Maggie's talking.
Yep.
We just forget. Homer, they're all built in block form. Homer just looks like he has like two garage additions in the front and the back to make him
he's
seem
got
fat.
a gut and ass.
Yeah.
Everyone else is just the standard, like, they almost look like Lego figurines almost.
Yeah, totally do, yeah. So thanks to Skinner's fucking misguided ideas on having a war with the Montessori school kids, the Springfield Elementary group starts to lose this war badly, so Skinner's off his tits at this point. He hires a bulldozer and is ready to fucking demolish this goddamn fucking rich kid's school. Like,
Skinner is out of his mind.
Yeah. And there's like a good scene where like the kids are like perplexed because like he won't just crumble to their demands to stop, you know, like like what's happening right now, and her holding that hand,
just petting the hand the whole time. And they like mention it a handful of times in the episode with those kids that like their true strength is like their unrivaled unearned self-esteem. Because they've just been given everything and told they're the best their whole lives.
No one's ever failed anything.
Yeah,
everyone's perfect. Everyone's gifted.
Everyone's the best at everything.
Yeah. And only stopped by Bart. Which, why is Bart even there? Or maybe he just sees Skinner with the bulldozer.
Yeah, he's... Does Milhouse texts him and says that, hey, fucking Skinner's gonna do something bad.
Yeah, you're right. And he gets in front of him, and Skinner's, still like was just dreams of this school are driving him mad. This great school he has, and Bart kind of talks him down and like lets him know, like, it's like, hey man, like this isn't who you are. Mm-hmm. You're not this person. And Skinner finally relents and gets away, like doesn't go to jail or anything. I think they just go off on their own, right?
Yeah, they ride off into the sunset in the bulldozer.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah, like what's the turning point? Is it just kind of like, hey, like, hey man, I've
you
don't destroy schools,
right? Like I've tried my whole life to drive you insane, but now I don't want this. Yeah. Like look at you, look at what you're doing.
You want to build a school, now you're about to destroy one.
Yeah,
and he just kind of comes to. And the fucking end.
The creme de la creme of the whole episode.
Fucking goddamn Ned, who we haven't seen much
I
of.
thought the same thing. I was like, oh, look, Flanders is still on the show.
I think he goes to knock on the door. It's kind of like open a crack. Never good when someone's front door is just open a crack.
He's got a dozen newspapers.
And it's just like, hey, neighborinos, fucking comes in. Just notice your newspapers, Pom. Want to see if there's anything wrong. There's just a little bit of light. And he fucking walks into the goddamn living room and finds fucking Homer, Marge, Lisa, and Maggie on their fucking screen. Homer's got a beard. They've been there for fucking days. And he just horrified, just drops the newspapers and gets the fuck out of there with no resolution.
No,
like,
they're just like zombies. Yeah. Lisa's just absentmindedly eating corn out of a can.
Oh, God, yeah.
And when they pan to Maggie, her diaper is
just
so full. It looks like
so distended. Yeah.
Looks like she's sitting on a beanbag chair.
Oh, my God, yeah. Fuck, that's good. Because it's like, because the Bullbuck scam is the A story. So it's like, it was the timing was like, oh, fuck. Yeah, like they're still in that world. Good to see Ned.
Yeah.
Another week has passed. No Skinner.
No Burns.
Plenty
of Skinner.
No Burns.
No Burns. A whole fucking week of no Burns again.
This is like going back to the OG days of super family-centric, Marge, Bart, Lisa, Homer episodes.
Yeah, like, just purely family stories.
Yeah. Or the outsiders are the kids as friends.
Yeah.
Like Lisa and Bart's peer group. So much of that. Like, a lot of the outside characters barely ever fucking seen.
We never see Burns because Homer never goes to work anymore.
Oh, good point.
So
for every one time we see Homer at work, we see him talking to his buddies at Moe's 15 times.
Yeah, so you still always get, Lenny and Carl and Moe.
Yeah.
But you never get Burns and Smithers.
Yeah. Weird, yeah. I mean, that's always been a thing, but it's getting extreme now.
Yeah. It's a sad day.
Yeah. But goddamn good episode.
Yeah, this is a very good episode. Even, I don't know anything about Roblox other than its reputation of, every child is playing it and every child is stealing their parents' credit card to buy things.
Is this a game that you can just get for free, but the money's okay? One of those style of things.
And I think it relies on a lot of user-made stuff Jennifer made a obstacle course that we can play. So then you all go play on Jennifer's obstacle course.
Oh, boy.
It's got a bit of Minecraft in it that way. Like there's creativity involved, which is, I think, how a lot of people don't just hate it. It's kids using their imagination. It's like Minecraft that way.
Okay. That is a whole, concept of video gaming that I know nothing of because I had quit. I'd hung up my game and sticks.
Right.
By the time that came around.
After Double Dash.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ever have any friends that referred to controllers as sticks?
No, I don't think
Yeah,
so.
I remember being at someone's, hand me the sticks. Like, I want to play next. Like,
No.
interesting.
Okay. Who's this? Are they wearing sunglasses
no,
indoors?
multiple times I've heard that said. Or paddles. I've heard, hand me the paddles. It's like,
No.
what is going on?
No, never had fun slang for controllers.
God, yeah, it was just controllers or what else? Is there anything else? Yeah. Paddles. I remember hearing paddles sometimes. What is that? Does that go back to something old? Like,
I don't know.
Atari was just the Atari a stick. Maybe it was like an aunt or an uncle or something.
Yeah,
like,
maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, controllers have sticks, thumb sticks.
Modern ones, yeah.
Arcade games have a stick, a joystick, you know. So,
this would have been like NES days.
Yeah.
Like, let me see the sticks. Like,
I don't get it. Had to been an uncle.
that had to be an Atari.
When in
thing.
doubt, blame an uncle.
Yeah. God, the Atari controller's so ridiculous. A 4-inch by 4-inch soap bar with a 4-inch stick and one fucking button.
Yeah.
Like, unbelievable. But you know what? They fucking were the first monolithic home console. So I guess they did something right.
Conquered the fucking world with Pong.
Yeah. And then buried themselves with E.T.
There's a really fun episode of that 70s show where they get an Atari.
Oh, really?
And and Red hates it, of course, and then like gets into it, like loves playing Pong to the point where at one point he's like ripping the guts out and like doing some fine detail soldering to make the paddles smaller. Like, I need more of a challenge.
I was like my dad. Found out he was going home on his lunch hours and playing fucking Mario, so we didn't know about it.
I love the secret shame.
Yeah, like he's watching porn.
Like it's an affair.
Yeah.
He's doing all this in a motel, taking your Nintendo to a motel.
Baby, please, the princess means nothing to me.
She's in another castle anyway.
Yeah. Then there's a brief month or so where we could bond as kids, and he liked video games too. Then he broke that controller when he was super angry. Never once played a video game again, I bet.
That was it.
Yep, just looked around, kind of, he calmed down. We're staring wide-eyed. Oh, shit. I'll get you a new controller. Never did.
And just stepped away from video games forever.
Just never went to that part of the trailer house again. Can't control. Like a guy that realizes early on he can't drink. That's a problem, you know? Holy shit, if my dad got into video gaming now.
That'd be amazing.
Just has to go back to work at 80 because he's blowing everything on video games. I spent so much money on skins. I need all these. Just keep coming out with more skins.
Your dad's a huge Fortnite streamer.
I need desert camel and urban camel.
I need more money to buy the Goku skin. For Fortnite. All the other kids will make fun of me if I can't do the floss dance.
Look, my army guy looks like a Pikachu. It's like
your dad becomes a VTuber. He's got Twitch streams going.
God, that'd be I bet that would take off. Like someone setting up like cameras and where their granddad plays video games. He's vaguely aware it's happening. So he's not playing into the camera. It's just him acting how he would normally act.
What is this?
Yeah. Drinking coffee out of a cup.
The hell's a Mewtwo?
Every once in a while they gotta edit shit because it might be problematic.
Yeah,
like,
he says something a little racist.
Yeah. like a winking Hello Kitty quick comes up.
A winking Hello Kitty over his mouth so you can't read his lips, and at the same time the sensor noise is like a whoa.
Yeah, just different well-known video game noises.
Wahoo! Like a Mario wahoo.
Like whatever the noise is when fucking Sonic loses his rings.
Yeah. Crane!
Something like the Street Fighter fighting.
Sonic boom.
Tiger flame.
There has to be a YouTube channel or a Twitch channel out there of just a clueless grandfather playing video games. That has to be a thing. You'd make money hand over fist.
And I like the idea that he's not really, I wouldn't say clueless. He's back into it, but he's still confused by everything, but at least understands this. The game goes into this, or I upload it into this. This device in my hands is how I control what's. I have a vague idea what buttons do.
Sure,
I've played some games, but anything new is just and just immediately goes into fucking rage mode. This goddamn thing's broke. It's never broke. It's brand new.
I think you could easily do it with like something uncomplicated. You couldn't hand them Halo where you need all this hand-eye coordination, but like a Pokemon game where it's all menu based. Like, oh, I need to get my fucking Mr. Mime leveled up, I guess. I'm gonna go fight a Bulbasaur, and I don't know, what does super effective mean?
How do I beat the goddamn turkey monster?
That's a dragon, Grandpa, from in the background.
Yeah. You got to tell me it's real now. No, goddamn real. You click on it, it'll tell you its name and show you its stats. Prickly pear. Okay, it's a prickly pear. It's gonna have a ground-based attack.
You're gonna want to use a water type on that.
Okay. Yeah, just immediately
gets it. Okay, sure, yeah.
That makes sense.
Water beats ground. Okay.
And isn't doing any intros or outros. It's just camera just fades once we've reached its natural conclusion. Maybe the kid who's editing it adds some visual text to explain where we're at,
There's for sure going to be moments though where he's like, oh, my Charizard evolved. That's fun. He's gets just slightly into it every time.
Yep. There's some where nothing I think you got to have ones where nothing completely goes out of hand, just like him this is fun. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we made good progress.
He got a headset on talking to kids. Watch your tone. Hey, I don't think you're supposed to say that anymore.
Kiss your mother with that mouth.
My daughter-in-law got real mad at last time I said that. You're just saying it all the time.
Gamer Grandpa, where's that channel? I'll watch that. Shouldn't have used Pokemon as a example because I've listed every Pokemon I know.
Bro,
I can't participate any further.
Jigglypuff.
There we go. We did it.
Goddamn right,
I'm sweaty. I don't know. Is it hot? I don't think it's hot in here.
Not hot in here. No, not hot. It's 59 degrees. Heater's broke.
Just having a hard time. You want to do this again next week?
Fuck it.
Why the hell not?
Everyone says we can.
Yeah. Well, do they?
We've proven them wrong for 3+ years. Suck it, haters.
Episodes 11 and 12 for next week. We both have shows next week. This week, I guess, because it's Tuesday that it comes out. Where are you at? Tell people where to come see you this week.
If I'm doing my math, Thursday I will be in Morton, Minnesota at the Jackpot Junction Casino. Friday I will be at the City Brew Hall in Wapaton, North Dakota. And Saturday, I will be in Holly, Minnesota at the Three Fingers Pub and Bowling Alley. Problematic name, good place, though. Check it out.
That bowling alley is a fun spot to tell jokes.
You'll love their Three Fingers.
Hey-o. All at once.
Oh, boy. You start hearing that get chanted while you're washing your hands in the men's room. Like, are they fucking piling up by the door?
What are we doing? Looking for a window.
Yeah.
Fuck.
No. Get up in the false ceiling. You're up there chanting one at a time.
I'll be in Minneapolis all week with I'll be doing a guest set with Mike Lester at at Acme Comedy Club on Wednesday. Tomorrow, as you're hearing this.
Yep.
Thursday, Anoka, Minnesota, at 10K Brewing, and then Friday and Saturday at Sisyphus Brewing in Minneapolis with Mike Lester. So
Be there.
come on out to those shows. They're going to be a lot of fun.
Have some fun in your life.
We like having fun.
Enjoy yourself for once.
I love you being real stern about enjoyment.
You're such a sourpuss.
God damn it.
A little joy wouldn't hurt.
We're going to be fucking mad about stuff all the time. So enjoy comedy, enjoy your weeks, watch The Simpsons 11 and 12 for next week, and we'll see you then.
Bye, everybody.